Hello everyone, welcome to a day in the life of the average Aboriginal. I'm lostPhoenixWolf and welcome to my channel. Today is January 13th. Yes, I got my cat here too. Give me a second here. Hey kitty kitty. There is snow on the ground. Well, it's on the roof. I didn't really go outside yet. It's 10 o'clock. You know, I did a little bit of gaming last night again, and it's 10 o'clock now. So I forget what I was going to say. I'm petting my cat, kind of losing train of thought here. So it was, yesterday it was like a -5, -7. And when I looked at the weather, it was a -17 out there right now. So I guess it snowed a little bit overnight. Not really much snow, just probably a little bit of flurries. I don't really see much on the roof. But I actually go out there, probably more on the ground, maybe less on the roof. I don't know. So, recap of yesterday. Around lunchtime, I did have a toast, but on that toast I had cheese, tomato and onion, and I was thinking about maybe green pepper, but maybe today a little bit of green pepper. I didn't have any meat with it, I didn't have no bacon or didn't saw any mock chicken or cooked ham. There's lots of tuna, there's lots of salmon, there's sardines, there's mackerel. There's canned ham, canned turkey, canned chicken. So I have my choices maybe for today, and if I decide to, have a different kind of meal today. So yeah, after that, I just did some scooping litter box. Not really any dishes. Did some sweeping. Oh, you bastard cat. So, hi. So, not really anything much I did yesterday. I just made the stand aside. It got a little cold. I was going to go to my cousin's house. Didn't do that yet. That may be a plan today. We're going to have a lunch over there. Don't think it's going to warm up this afternoon to actually go there because -17 weather. Well, it's still considered morning. And -17 weather is not something I want to ride a bike in. Anyway. So yeah, yesterday was just tomato onion on toast with cheese and I see you, cat. With sour cream on it. So like I said, never did much yesterday. But for supper, I went over. I didn't even know it was really that cold out there or that windy, and I was doing some stuff on the computer, playing a little bit of game. He goes, "Hey, come over, let's have a bonfire." It's only 6 o'clock, so I decided to come over, and as soon as I get some stuff on, make sure I put a sweater on there just in case, sweater and my hoodie jacket, and I head out. As soon as I head out the door, the front door blew in, and I was like, yeah, right, you're going to have a bonfire in this windy, it's windy out here, and it was just started with a little bit of cold rain, a little bit of flurries probably. So I made it over to his house, and I said, I don't think you'd be able to do a bonfire in this wind. It's too windy to actually get it started. He goes, yeah, I just wanted to come over. So I showed up over there, we shoot the shit a little bit, and I guess his grandma or great-grandma made a delicious pulled pork, so I stopped there and had a little bit of pulled pork because, it's food anyway. Didn't really have anything for a supper. I don't know what I wanted, There's some small choices, but, really, it's not really worried about it. So, I sat there, and had a little bit of pulled pork, a little bit of something to drink, shoot the shit a little bit, and I said, well, I'm going to head home. And I'm going to do some scooping litter box, see if there's any dishes to do, probably do some sweeping. He goes, oh, okay, well, let me know when you're going to be back on. So like a couple hours later, I was back on the internet, and just load up Grand Theft, and I guess, well, he sets up, if I don't get on soon enough, that he might be taking a nap because he's tired. So, I was on there, tried to invite him to a chat, but he wasn't on. It says that hasn't been on for about an hour. So I decided to just do whatever around the house. So yeah, I just played a little bit of game, switched over to another game, and watched some videos on YouTube. You know, the vloggers there, the people that I follow, and I was considering maybe watching the movie, but I wasn't too sure. You know, so I decided to just do a little more gaming. Now I kind of got a little tired, a little bored around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So just did a quick checking out the social networks, and then I logged out of that, and then I just put on my flute's music, the music that I usually listen to when I'm asleep, or when I go to sleep. So I had some alright sleep, got my 8 hours. This little one here, she was scratching the door a little bit, like, this is my cat, it's my cat, say hi, meow, say hi. So she loves the attention. She's what I call attention whore. She always wants attention, no matter what it is. And she was scratching the door before I had to bed. She knew I was awake. So when I'm making any kind of sound in my bedroom, then she, scratching the door, she wants in. She was, pulling the sheet. I was patting her a little bit, trying to get a little bit of sleep. And then after that, I let her out. So I just recently woke up and she followed me in. She's going brr, 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 brr. She's talking to me, meowing and stuff, and she wants to be petted. Now she's here. She wants to be petted, and now she wants to be out again. Like she wants to go back out the door again. Oh, the door's open. She can scratch right out. Yeah, so I don't have to get up and let her out, because I'm doing a video log right now, and not sure what I was going to say now. So yeah, she loves a lot of attention, so I give her the attention, and sometimes I play ball with her in the hallway. The hallway's wide and long, and there she goes. Probably hear my door shut a little bit. No, you probably didn't even hear it. But anyway, I kick the mouse around. There's like a little stuffy snake, she kicks around. Sometimes a paper ball. That usually gets her attention more, the paper ball. As soon as she hears some of the paper rattling or a crumpling of a ball, she's like there. She's got her eyes all wide. She's ready for me to throw it. Sometimes I throw it or I roll it. No, I roll it. She catches the paws, kicks her with her feet, and then she wants me to pick it back up and kick it at her again. Sometimes I kick it to her, she kicks it back to me. I kick it to her, she kicks it back to me. And there's times that I'll throw a high, and she'll just reach up with her 2 paws and catch it, like she's catching a football. Sometimes that's what I've done when I'm downstairs. Like she kicked the paper ball down the stairs, and I'm coming in my apartment, and I'm at the bottom of the stairs. I'll throw the paper ball all the way up the stairs, and she'll catch it, and then she'll just continue to kick it around the house. So that's the kind of thing that she likes to do. She likes to kick the paper ball around. She likes the paper ball more than the small rubber bouncy balls or the bigger rubber bouncy balls, or, the mice. Yeah, she likes to kick that around, carry it around the mouth. Sometimes she carries the mouse in her mouth and she goes row, row, row with the mouse in her mouth and walking around the house. And I go to open the door and check out what's wrong. She puts the mouse in front of the door. I guess that's her way of probably saying, I'm such a good human to her, so she will, kind of bring me a treat or a present or something like that. So I take it, I give it a little bit of shake. She's like got her eyes on it, and I take it, throw it down the hall. She run down the hall and she swat it a few times, and then pounce on it, and then kick her with her feet. That's pretty good. She's she's going on 9 years, and she still kind of acts like a kitten, which is good. I like to see an active cat. Some like one fat cat, he just lays around. It doesn't matter where he's at. If he knows that I creak to the kitchen, he's in the kitchen with me. Expecting maybe to get some kind of something to drop or something to snack on. and sometimes I'll be creaking across the bathroom, actually the laundry room to the bathroom, and I'll get wash my face or hands, and he'll jump onto the toilet seat and want to jump out of the sink. Sometimes he lets you drink out of the sink. I'll leave it drip for a little bit, maybe about 5 or 10 minutes, no more than that. And you know, he gets a little bit of like cold, fresh water right from the tap. I don't know why. Once it drips to the sink bowl, then he slurps it up from there. He doesn't lick it from the tap. So, but I don't know. He used to do that when he was a kitten, and then halfway through his life, he did that a little bit too. His brother, when his old brother was alive years ago, I think that was about 9 years ago, I think. His brother used to lay in the sink, and there's a tap that used to drip, and you know, we kept telling the liner to fix it or the super to fix it, but you know, there's nothing we could do. This is wait a minute, yeah, this was here when the tap was dripping. So his brother would lay in the sink, and you know, the sink would fill up with water, and then he would wake up, and you know, he'd be submerged in water, and it's like his head still just poked under the water. So he'll get up, and you know, it'll unplug, and then he'll shake himself off, and then continue to walk across the house and lick himself. I guess that's the way of him having his bath. But you know, trying to get fat ass into the shower, you know, he makes a weird meowing. He wants to get out of the shower. You know, the water's warm. You know, soap him up. There's times I tried younger years, you know, and he didn't really like it. I tried halfway through his life, he didn't really like it. And when he got older, and then his, you know, his fur was kind of looked like dingy, and you know, it's so hot. I think he needs a bath. You know, he doesn't want a bath at all. So sometimes, you know, I'll just squirt him with some water, and he'll just sit there and he gets squirted by water. You know, the room temperature squirt bottle. Doesn't really bother him to squirt his fur, but if I squirt him in the face when he's doing something wrong, because I do that when he's picking on his, which is supposed to be his girlfriend, and you know, just being a pain, someone's had to give him a squirt. That's, you know, that's the sort of discipline that, you know, the pets would have. Oh yeah, you know, that's my fat cat. You know, he got sick for a little bit. You know, I could have took him to the vet, but didn't really have the money for that. And you know, he did fine after, you know, the 10th day. He was, you know, he was picking up on the eating and drinking. You know, he was doing good on that. I got an early text from him. That's weird. It's a neighbor boy. You know, text me. Anyway, he wanted to know if I was awake. Probably he knows that I'm awake. You know, well, he did go to bed early, so he's going to be awake early. So I'll probably get to that text after this video log. He's just going to have to wait. I'll just send a message back to him. So, yeah, my fat cat, you know, I was trying to take him to the vet, and you know, there's a time it was like a $200 bill for the vet, and that was helpful with this one lady. She was a cat lady, and you know, she paid for that, but she doesn't you know, she doesn't live in the area anymore. She's moved far away, and you know, I miss her. She was kind of like a grandma to me, and you know, one of these days I hope I do bump into her again. What the hell? Oh, okay. I see what he's doing. He's trying to do the FaceTime. The FaceTime has got that weird bell sound. Whatever. Okay. So yeah, you know, the vet bill could be, you know, big. You know, it could be, you know, I heard, you know, if he was that sick, it could be up to like $1,000. So I don't really have that money. So, but he did fine. I mean, he was just picking up. He got sick a little bit, and then he started, you know, feeling a little better. So I'm glad that he was feeling a little bit better, because I don't really have that kind of money to throw to a vet on that. You know, if they all three of them got sick, you know, that could be $3,000, and you know, I don't have any kind of coverage. There was some kind of payment plan. about a month for the cats, and I couldn't keep up with it. That was like $75, like between $50 and $100 at that time. And I could keep it up about a month. You know, $100 a month for, you know, every month. That's, you know, that's money I don't really have. But, you know, my cat Molly, she's good. Precious, she's great. Whiskers, he's doing okay too. You know, he's fine. He's an older cat, you know, and, you know, he does play sometimes, you know. Does meow to me, you know, wants attention, you know, give him attention, you know, mix his food, you know, make sure the water bowl is done, and sometimes he plays string too. I wish I had the money for that one light. There's a thing that has, it's like a laser light. You connect it to the ceiling or something like that, and the laser light will flash on the floor. So with it, me having high ceilings, and you know the wide span of that laser light, I could probably give him a lot of exercise, make him more active. And then my cat Precious, you know, she would you know, be able to run around. But she already runs around a lot. She's always jumping on stuff. I mean, she's always knocking things off my desk for attention. You know, I do give her attention, but she's always wanting more attention. So yeah, you know, that's, you know, a little something about the cats. Yeah, the one cat I did talk about, you know, laying in the sink, he got hit by a car a long time ago, and I was at a different place at that time. And you know, I kind of felt bad because I think he was across the street to look for us, because we crossed the street to catch the bus and you know, go different places. But you know, he was probably trying to cross the street to look for us, and then he got hit by a car. He got hit by a car while the one roommate was outside having a cigarette. That car did not stop. The cat got hit by a car, and that car just kept driving. Didn't even stop at all. So, said, you know, he said the cat died in his arms. You know, he got blood in his hand when we came back. The cat was in a box. I don't know exactly what I was going to do with it, but at the time when there was, you know, a little bit of woods in that area, I decided to bury him, in, you know, in the woods. But that woods is all dug up now, and there's, you know, like another bigger store there. So he was a good cat, you know. He was kind of like, what do you call, like a barn cat, kind of like, you know, Precious, but he had a little more brown to him than her. So yeah, you know, there was another cat, you know, I did have around. He died a few years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago. His name was Leo. I wish I called him Garfield. He was such a fat cat. Yeah, he's texting again. So what time is it? Oh, okay, yeah. It's like weird. It's just after 10. He's texting me. He's probably awake and bored. So I don't know enough about the cats. Some nights I do game in my room. You know, I haven't really gone to the living room for my other old gen consoles, but you know, just gaming here. It's not really a big room. You know, I got the big storage totes here. They got, you know, some of my winter stuff and some of my summer stuff. And you know, I got my jackets here. I could hang them out there, but you know, I got 2 jackets out there. I got about 3 or 4 here. You know, and then I got stuff on the totes, and you know, I got duffel bag and, you know, 2 different backpacks, and nothing to do. Sometimes I just switch from sweaters. You know, when it's, you know, and now it's gonna be cold outside. You know, throw a sweater on. You know, there. There's, you know, some stuff up there, some, you know, spare blankets and comforters and spare jeans there, because my one dresser is full. And above that, there's a place where my cat Precious can lay on if she wants to lay on that there. But that's where I put her treats, so, you know, fat ass doesn't, you know, steal the treats from her. And above that, there's another shelf, and that is my other body pillow. I don't know if you guys could probably see, but some videos you'll see the big body pillow behind me, and then sometimes if I roll around, I'm still going to be on my body pillow. I got a big white desk over here. That's kind of like a veneer color. 40-inch TV, tower that needs some repairs. The Xbox One's there on top of it. The bricks there too. There's some speakers on either side. There's totes, so not actually like a tote that has Tupperware stuff in there that I haven't opened yet because I got a lot of other ones in the cupboard. The long dresser there with a mirror. I got some hats on there. I got some paperwork. I got this and that miscellaneous stuff. Behind me is a headboard. You'll probably see the stack of jeans there still. The one that's on very top is the one I'm going to be donating to one of my cousins because he's taller. I'm not exactly sure where I got that, and it's size 38, I think. 36, 38. It'll fit him, but it has a long leg, so he can throw a belt on it, even if he's size 34 like me. And I don't know if you guys ever see what's beside that. And then over here there's a couple of old laundry baskets. The one bottom's empty. The other one's there. So just miscellaneous clothes. My cat just laying there. It's like I'm not worried about it. Beside that, there's an electric blanket. I gave that a try. It doesn't really work. It doesn't really do anything. Below that, there's like a wooden container that I got from one of my cousins that works at the smoke factory. So there, it smelled like menthol in there. And sometimes I open up the lid and smell menthol. The smell of menthol is good. It's kind of like mint or peppermint and stuff like that. Beside here, you probably see my older vlogs. You see this box here. That's where the TV was in, but I leave it there because sometimes my cat wants attention. She'll jump on the box and I can pet her instead of me bending down because I got a sore back. Over here, I got some miscellaneous clothes and bags. Not exactly sure what I'm doing. It's just sitting there. My storage room's full. It's full of my cousin's stuff and some other boxes and other stuff right there. Over on this side, sometimes in vlogs you see a gray thing in the way. I don't know if you see this thing right now. No, I don't think you see it now. I'm looking through the lens right now, and sometimes you can see it. But anyway, there's an old rowing machine from the 70s. I think it's like 72, 73, 75, 76 or something like that. It's an old rowing machine. And, I used to use it when I had a bunch of space, but don't really have that much space now. And then, behind the camera, there's miscellaneous wires. There's my old house phone, I haven't used there. There's a couple of shoe boxes of comics there. There's stuff stacked on the top of there, some like old computer parts, just in case I need something to fall back on. I got a stack of 3 other sweaters there. Below that, there's a backgammon game, and then the speaker. So that's my room. It's nothing spectacular. I don't really have much room here, and things are just kind of a little bit of a clutter. Not really a pack rat, but I'm just prepared for certain things. Not really anything else to explain except for the poster behind me or the poster on the door. See my earlier videos. You see that, and you'll see my flag that's on the wall. That's the Mohawk flag. This is the revised version. It's got the sun background and the native, and he's got a blue eye, I guess. If you look back in my other video logs, you'll see a Mohawk hat, but it's the old version. That Mohawk head does not have a blue eye. This has been changed up. It's different. My light bulb up there, 8 to 10 foot ceilings. Not really. Oh, I don't know if you guys probably don't see that. So be able to know that I got things, that it is recording and doesn't shut off. Sometimes I have to redo things, and I have to go through the whole thing again, a video log, to redo it again because it shuts off sometimes. So I got an old silver CD that works as a, like a mirror, and I could see myself in there. And you probably don't see my chair here. My office chair's here. It's comfortable. The the arms go out. They go in a little bit like this. They fold in. The armchair, sorry, the office chair itself leans back a little bit. It can lean forward a little bit. There's the air shocks, goes lower, goes higher. The back part has a little tilt to it. There's also a little thing you fasten. Say if you got your headset on and that's around your computer and stuff, you don't want to roll over, you fasten on that thing. And you can also make the back wider, make it a little bit wider, go back a little bit. Not really thinking there's anything else. Just a tilt forward, tilt back, widen the arms, make the arms narrow. Oh, there's another lever that actually makes the back of it tilt besides the bottom, or tilt forward. And I gotta set just right. Just me. I'm not a big person anymore. I reset it too because I had a big ass before, but I like the way it is. And sometimes if I got fresh laundry and something going through and taking the laundry and taking it, folding up, putting it away. Sometimes a dryer sheet that falls out of it that I forget to get, and it gets caught in my wheel or wheels. Sometimes one or two. I just noticed right now there's one caught in the wheel, so I have to deal with that. Let's see. I'll get to his text right after this vlog. I still got just a few minutes left. So I know that's my room. Oh well, I got a subwoofer. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. There's 2 speakers in that thing, and they're 400 watts each. And I have it set just right to listen to a little bit of music. A little bit of the basic music, and I have an amplifier that's in a black box that amplifies that. It comes off my speakers. The speakers come off my tower. Yes, I'm probably going to eventually, get a small surround sound for that, but probably not this room because it's just too small for that. That's really about it. Bunch of the papers and junk stuff in my my desk there, and my bed used to be a pillow top. I used to have a pillow top, but I ended up donating my pillow top to somebody else who needed it, and I got another one, and I thought it was good. I flipped it on a regular basis, but this bed is so firm it feels like sleeping on a gym mat. I mean, if my viewers know what it feels to sleep on a gym mat, that's what this feels. I've got 3 comforters on here right now, and it's not really that soft. It still feels too firm. But it's a bed. I went from a double to a queen. I lost a little bit of inches, but what can you do on that? So not really anything else to say on that. I'll get a couple pictures up there. Not really anything else to talk about on that. That's my room. Beyond this wall is the living room. This used to be a 4-bedroom student house, and 5-bedroom student house. The very last room, the wall got taken down. It was an old dining room anyway. So I made this a bedroom. Next door is the living room. Next door that was a spare bedroom. I had different friends. Like one after another. And then my cousin moved in the very first bedroom that was over that way, and his friend moved into the spare room. And we all just split the rent out. So that's vacant now, and nobody lives in there. Just my cousin and I are paying rent here. There's a huge hallway. Maybe one day I might show my my house, but not really feeling up to it. But anyway, I'm just rambling on again about stuff around my house. But anyway, like I said, there's a living room there, 16-inch TV, OK couch, collection of games, and a couple of different armchairs. The Wi-Fi internet's there. So anyway, enough about that. So if you guys do like this video, please hit the thumbs up, or the like button, whatever you're going to call it. Please subscribe to me. It's a little red thing over here someplace. and my watermark's there, and also it helps you. You can subscribe to me. You may share this video on your channel if you like. It might help your channel, might also help my channel. Please do tell your friends and family about me. Get some more viewers out there. Somebody he doesn't know anything about YouTube, or new to YouTube, or just crawled out from under a rock. Thank you for viewing this video, no matter what time it is, where you are. And you all have a nice day, no matter what time of day it is, where you guys are living right now. And until next time, I will see you.